Welcome back, guys. I'm back, and CRICPUNDIT Podcast is also back after nearly 6 months. You would have seen the thumbnail, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time. In this episode, I will be talking about Gautam Gambhir's future of continuing as the head coach of the Indian men's cricket team. So, this is CRICPUNDIT Podcast episode number 5. Should Gautam Gambhir get sacked? Before starting, if you're watching my channel for the first time, subscribe to CRICPUNDIT for more quality cricket content. Before being selected as the head coach, Gambhir did not have a strong coaching CV. In fact, he has not coached any side till then. He was the mentor of the Lucknow Super Giants in IPL 2022 and 23 when they reached the playoff, and also was the mentor of the Kolkata Knight Riders in 2024 where they won the title after a decade. Gambhir has also led KKR to their first 2 titles as captain. But that is all the experience that Gambhir had before taking this position. Ever since Gautam Gambhir has become the head coach of the Indian team, they have broken a lot of good streaks and created a lot of bad records as well. The ODI series loss against Sri Lanka was the first in 27 years, was the starting point. The home series whitewash against Kiwis, which was India's first in 12 years, was just unthinkable. And the final nail in the coffin was the Border Gavaskar Trophy loss after 10 years. And poor form of big players like Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli has also not helped Gautam Gambhir. India's poor performance in the recently concluded Border Gavaskar Trophy did not quite live up to the expectations, and with the series lost badly, there were a lot of questions raised about team's strategy, mindset and the overall performance. Some critics and commentators say that it's the lack of form of few top players, and others feel it is a deeper issue with the team dynamic itself. And to put a strong point to this conversation, the sudden retirement of Ravichandran Ashwin and the rumours of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli announcing their retirement from the format has also added more confusion. Should Gautam Gambhir get sacked for all these? Well, there is a strong case to be made, because despite Gambhir's rich cricketing pedigree, his tenure as head coach has had its ups and downs, but rather more downs than ups. And if India fails to bounce back quickly, the BCCI might feel it's time for a change in the leadership team. This could also be influenced by the pressure from the former players and the media, and unfortunately from the fans who are demanding results. But after all these things, however, there is also a small argument for Gambhir staying on. Remember, Gautam Gambhir is not only a highly respected cricketer, but also someone with a clear, no-nonsense approach to coaching. But the same approach has been putting him in a lot of pressure situation. And Gautam Gambhir is no stranger to such pressure. Whether it was his match-winning knock in the 2007 T20 World Cup final or his crucial innings in the 2011 World Cup final, Gambhir has been there and done that. His experience in handling pressure could be key to guiding the team through difficult moments in any tournament. But while the results have been disappointing, his leadership style could help the team in the longer run. It is possible that BCCI will give him more time to adjust and implement his vision, especially considering how difficult it is to overhaul an international team in a short span of time. And that final opportunity will be the Champions Trophy, which is going to be happening in Pakistan. The Champions Trophy is one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world of cricket, but it will definitely take a back step while comparing to the ODI and the T20 World Cup when compared. And there's also been already a lot said about the Indian squad selection, for which I will make a separate video while getting closer to the tournament. India do have a balanced squad and expected to do well in the tournament. And to spice up things, the tournament is being played in Pakistan except for the India games, and India would like to take revenge for the horrific loss in the last edition's final 8 years ago in 2017. Due to political reasons, India will not travel to Pakistan and all their games will be played in the United Arab Emirates. But looking at the history, BCCI has never been shy about making changes when things are not working. We have seen coaches being replaced mid tenure after poor performances, like the last Champions Trophy in 2017, where they lost to Pakistan in the final, and suddenly Anil Kumble was removed from the head coach position. And the time after India's exit from the 2021 ICC T20 World Cup, Ravi Shastri's tenure came to an end. But at the same time, the BCCI tends to give their coaches a fair amount of time to prove themselves, especially when they have a strong track record in Indian cricket. Well, Rahul Dravid's extension after the 2023 ODI World Cup is a classic example for that. So, what will be the future of Gautam Gambhir as India's head coach? But the real question is, how will Gambhir handle the pressure moving forward? If India fails to qualify even for the semi-finals, the pressure on Gautam Gambhir will be immense. It could reach a point where the BCCI has no choice but to make a change before the 5-match test series in England later in 2025. So, will Gautam Gambhir get replaced? It is hard to say right now, but one thing is certain, that India's cricketing future is in a critical phase. Whether Gambhir stays or goes, the Indian team has to find rebuild and consistency, especially in ODIs and in Test. The coaching decisions in the coming months will shape the trajectory of Indian cricket. Many experts are already sharing their thoughts against Gambhir by calling in for a change in the management, and while others being backing Gambhir to stay. So the BCCI will be watching closely how the public reacts, as fan sentiment can often influence big decisions, unfortunately, but end of the day the situation is fluid. And finally, one thing is for sure, it's going to be an exciting and interesting few months in the Indian cricket team. So on the whole, what do you think? Will Gambhir's leadership and tactical acumen take India to new heights in 2025 Champions Trophy? His objectives to build a balanced team, focus on mental toughness, and stay calm under pressure will be exactly what the team needs? Or will Gambhir get sacked as the head coach midway through his tenure? I'm pretty sure that this gives the vibes of John Wright's Indian team era early in the 2000s. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and so that is it, guys. If you loved this episode, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to CRICPUNDIT for more quality cricket content. Thank you.